Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to more Plutocracy with me, Mahogany Madness. We're on the Mahogany Mafia channel, and last episode we started our vast investment campaign, as you can tell by the 4 million down here, with some incredible returns coming in from some of these companies. Green Petrol here in Florida, yes. This one's incredible, up in Virginia, South Carolina, and Hughes Coals also in Virginia. Okay, and I think I did some business in Montana. Can't find it currently. Let's see. Yes, Angel Master. Currently not as profitable. So I'm going to go in here. First things first. Spiritual guide this guy. And let's get a deal going with Owen Long. Owen Long. My headset does a wonderful thing sometimes where it has two settings, a chat and a game function. And if I've adjusted it to chat and no sound is coming through the chat function, it essentially just pretends like no sound is coming through it at all and just turns off. Which is incredibly stupid, if I'm being honest. I would much rather it just accepts that sound is sound. But I've now adjusted the... Oh, that's not going to work. Let's just give it a go. Come on, Diego. That's a deal I can agree with. I have taken control of this company. Oh, 3 stars. Generator, local market, and control of company. Now, this will be named Mahogany Oil FL, because FL is Florida, and we will continue to invest management, make our CEOs a bit better, and we'll just, I think, go etiquette to minimize the chance of people being annoyed at us. That's what I'm thinking. I am thinking I need to invest more in Virginia, because I've noticed 2 of my top companies are there. Come on, please just like me. Please. There we go. There we go. The Cardinal's doing great work. So now I just need to keep them on side until I can buy out everything in this company. Because if I make changes now, it will negatively impact their opinion of me, and it could improve the value of the company. Which, although is what I want, it doesn't automatically mean that it is in my best interests. This guy's going to be a cruel, cruel man unless he comes all the way. I mean, I said cruel. I meant reasonable man. I meant very reasonable man. 5.1 million for that much of the company is a bargain. Okay, let's bump up. Oh wait, 1 more would give me the star in diplomacy. So I think it's worth doing that. Max up my diplomacy, and then we'll go into economics again. I'm absolutely baffled that they agreed to that. But they did. Reserves are meh. But I'll sort this stuff out when I take complete control of it. I'm hoping that he doesn't come into this state in the next month. But yes, starting this week, we're back onto some extra videos each week. We have got a grand strategy game, which anyone who's been around for a long time will know actually this channel started on Victoria. And we've played a fair amount of EU4 on it. So I've actually headed over to another Paradox game. And we have got some Hearts of Iron. Not base game Hearts of Iron, because I'm really bad at it. If I'm being honest, that's the entire reason. Instead, it is Old World Blues, Fallout inspired, which means we will be sticking to the same map as this, just very different time period and history. And yeah, I guess it's not different time period when it's alt history, but you know. And there we go, we have taken control of this. Means this goes all the way up. And this brings at least strike risk down to 5%. There we go. Should do great stuff in the state. The rest of these, not very good. So I'm thinking I want to buy more into these two, starting with this one, because this guy wants to sell it. Though I'll only get one round, so I imagine he is not going to be very nice. Okay, he could be. No. Nope. Nope. I'd rather use a cardinal than pay extortionate prices. I take that back. I'd have rather paid the extortionate prices. Spiritual guide, please make him my friend. If this keeps up, we're going to have a lot of money to spend on the stock market, which is never a bad thing. But I'm determined. I'm going to make a great return to Texas. It's where it's the Lone Star State. It is where I want to be. You failed, great. Let's try again. We've got a lot of money, a lot of cardinals. So we will keep on going until he likes us. That is my only objective, is to make this Owen man like me. Owen Wilson, what a great actor. Completely irrelevant to this. But yeah, so I started some recordings of that. If you guys, not into grand strategies, there will still be Plutocracy coming out. Lots of it. So never fear. It should still be really good. And otherwise, I'm gonna do a stupid thing again. Come on, it's 70%. What's the likelihood of him failing twice? Quite high, apparently. I did not expect that. I don't have the agent to make it work. I don't think I could do stuff in the stock market with negative. Oh, I might be able to. Make sure we're on the 1 speed when we're in the stock market. There. Can't drop. 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 Okay, I'm going to buy a coin. A franc. Francais. Or Republic Francais. No. I wasn't willing to pay over for an English coin. I'm definitely not willing to pay over for a French coin. Darn it. I'm going to have to buy it high. Just because I want to buy. Screw it. I had to buy again, but that's not the end of my world. I don't mind. Okay, let's try again. Did the guy sell out? By the looks of it, he did. Odd. Well, this guy hopefully will be a lot more reasonable. Look at that. Slap bang in the middle, Hayden. See? This is why I love Hayden. I've always said it. Very reasonable man, Hayden. He knows what he's on about. But let's agree for that, I guess. I don't mind that. For all of his shares for a very reasonable price. I've just realised my reputation has gone down, so let's quickly sort that out. 25k. Fantastic. Bam. Done. So this has brought us up to being the, well, second biggest, which I'm all for. This guy is next. He's the next cog to fall to my scheme of taking over his company. Adam Foster. What is the company again? I assume it's Foster something. Was it? No, it was Mundane Inc., wasn't it? Yeah. Don't know why it's called Mundane Inc. if Foster is the biggest owner. I could compromise, but I just feel like that one is worth signing. Mulane. Mulane? But we've taken it. Big. Not a clue. And I can't change it until I get 50 plus 1. But no. So yeah, we're going to stick with a bit more variety on some of these channel episodes, which I'm really excited for. I've just noticed here it's SC Oil, not Oil FC, so I might have to change Florida. But which state do we really want to go to? I'm going to pick a different state and go and hang out in it next quarter because I have an office here. So I don't have to be in Florida. Though it is sunny in Florida. There are gators. Gators. Kentucky? I guess. I guess Kentucky is... They don't do a lot of dividends. Well, first things first, buy out the 2%. Easy place to buy out. Just straight up. Come down, Kevin. Kevin. With Kevin, great name with Christmas coming up. Home Alone. Can't wait for that. Oh, it's such a good Christmas movie. 1 and 2. Home Alone and then Home Alone in New York. Those are what I classify as Christmas movies. I know people argue Die Hard, and I'm not going to create this massive conflict of whether Die Hard is or is not a Christmas movie. What I will say is I wholeheartedly believe Home Alone is the best Christmas movie of all time. Unum de Publica Colombia. That's bid. Thank you. Nice. Do I have max reputation? Yes, good. Okay, let's go back in. And let's face it, this guy's the only guy that matters. I don't know why I'm focusing from the bottom. Yeah, let's go in with him. Let's give him a go. Because I have to buy his shares one way or another. It's his company, so he's not going to be reasonable. So it comes down to whether I want to be reasonable, which, let's face it, have you guys ever seen me be reasonable? Cyst! Come on. Yeah, that was a stupid decision. Let's just rely on him not getting angry with me. That's what matters. Okay, let's just get this guy ticked off. Then, with all of his shares... Once it's only me and the owner will understand. He can't play hardball with me. I will take control of his... That's... Do you know what? I genuinely thought I was going to red twice in a row, and if I had, I would have been fuming. Let's just agree. 3 million. I don't get a lot back, but if I can get 50% off him, which is now, if I can get over 50%, I can massively increase the dividends. And I think the dividends are just what matters. So I'm excited to take control of this company. I mean, if they're going to just give it to me. What is this? Kentucky Bank. KT? What is Kentucky? I'm going to go KT. No, I'm going to go Knt. I feel like that is the sensible one. Management, meh, he's okay. First things first, bump that up. Second thing second. Like, look at this, right? 3 million. Bump it all the way up. 4.5. Bring this down to below 4. We're still making more money. Dividends can now go up to 80. And bam, right there, we're going to make some money. Back to it, Virginia. We are going to keep on the project of buying in here. Because this is what I intend to own. I might even become this might be the company that I choose to CEO. You're not staying all the way down there. That's a 0% and 1%. Like, if I managed to roll a 0%, I would probably cry. But Kentucky. I once heard someone ask if Kentucky Fried Chicken was English. Like, they asked if KFC was English. KFC. Like, I suppose there's a chance they don't know what it stands for. But someone then explained to them that it stood for Kentucky Fried Chicken. And they were like, so? Is it? You're like, no. What? In what world is that a legitimate question? There is still nothing over there. Let's build an office here whilst I'm... Oh, I can't. I suppose I have used reputation. Okay. Is there a company here that makes... Not really. Not, and at least not one that I want to buy into. I don't even know why he hates me. So Virginia is my solution. Is Hughes Coles making me a good amount of money? Let's go here. Hughes Coles. 19.5. It's just not quite the 31% I'm getting here. That one's dropping. That one's still phenomenal. Look at that. It's skyrocketed. No, not great there. I could go for Angel Master. Let's... Who am I kidding? We're going over to Montana. Missouri. Definitely got that one wrong. Let's just pretend like I didn't. You know, that would be so cool if you guys pretended like I also didn't mess up this state awfully. At least not for the negotiations. Let me get away with it for then. Yeah. Missouri. Love this place. They give me good deals. Look at my money. 16.2 million now. Which means once I buy into Virginia's Mulan Inc., which I'm hoping is not going to go bankrupt. I've just noticed that the stock market is the market cap is dropping. Just check statistics. No, reserves are still fine. I could bump that up, but I want to buy them out first. But, you know, let's do our normal thing. Go here, go here. Profitability, Texas. Oh, okay, that's not good. Means that he's on his way here. So I need to find, you are the cheapest. Let's try again to buy as much of the company as you own. He owns 15.8%. Compromise. Adam, mate, you're just not giving me a lot to work with. Can you imagine offering someone a better deal and them walking in going, I just can't get value out of this. Like, you'll be fuming. At least I would. Thank you. More cigars. I'm slowly building up this one. Coin. All of these ones do actually give you a description if you're ever interested. This is being developed. It's been in development for a while. Is a stock, sort of not a stock market for them, but is essentially a stock market for them. But like, description made in the Han Dynasty, which is really cool. That he's coming here, which is a problem for him because the only company that he can buy into is this bank, which just isn't as good as my bank. I suppose it's probably actually better than my bank. Let's think about this. It reserves 800k. Let's do that one. Do I buy in? Like, the best I can buy in is only that 20-something%. And would I be buying in at the cost of my deals elsewhere? Yes. But since he's coming here, not Virginia, I can confidently go into these negotiations knowing that he's not going to swoop Mulane from me. Especially when these guys are being so reasonable. Just agree. I'm willing to pay over when they give me such a large stake. And this guy owned a moderate stake in this company, so going in like that is fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sit here and we're going to watch this, because I'm only going to do proper deals, which only come up when these things refresh. That's not good. That one just doesn't exist, so definitely not doing that. That one and that one build both. I'm using the journalist. I'm not going to let you bribe me. Okay, I guess I'm letting you bribe me. I'm not. But I'm... Is that 51% of the way to the richest, or is that 51% difficulty? Look at that. My wealth is over 100 million. I'm 264th currently. I've never made it to the end of this game. I've never even made it to when there's cars. Because there does just come a point in any game where you're just involved for the state of... I might have to just go to Texas and make it profitable. I'm going to do that once I've bought all of this. That's my new plan. I could just take control without buying out these people, but I do feel like buying them out makes my life easier. Especially when they get annoyed at you whenever you make a decision that they don't like. I'm just going to hold out on Ava. Please, Ava. Insist. Until she comes all the way down. If not, I will just go on the stock market and take her shares like that. I will agree to that, though. 16 million. 5 point something return. She's out of the company. 25 million. Perfect. Local monopolist. Wow. No wonder this bank is so successful. No, let's hold it there. Until I've bought out at least... I should just go in here, really. Keep the process. What I should do is spend these as well. Okay. Reduce the salaries, reduce the salaries. And... let's go in and... do I pay a lot of taxes? Let's see. Pay 8 million. Yeah, let's do this. Straight up. An extra 2 million is that? Just from sitting around. Fantastic. There we go. I bought a bit of it. 5% of it, to be fair. I want to drop the dividends, but I'm not doing that until I buy the person out. And then I will just leave this guy, I think, making all the decisions. Because... let me see. Anyone down here who... she could join. That's not bad. That's not bad. I want one with 3, but she's got really bad reputation. She's at least 4 reputation. What's our current one? How much reputation do you have, sir? Miguel. What's his ambition? Tistries, how much do you want? 20,000. Let me find Tistries in Virginia. I want to get him a bit more on board. Can I just go to... who's the cheapest? You. Yeah, I'm just going to sign it. I just realised I've already spent all my money for this quarter. That's the reason I just signed it. He's also over here. Thus, again, why it might seem suspicious, but he's buying into... what's he buying into? Is he buying into Mulane? No. I'm so confused. Thing is, they just hold out more and more the more shares I own. Well, I mean, if he's only going to hold out that much, I suppose I can be a bit more reasonable. Sign it away. Sign it. Sign. There we go. He's out. Which means the rest is all on this company. Which means, if I drop it like that... oh no, you disagree, that's fine. This company needs to start Watson Inc. I think I can absolutely take over Watson Inc. Not easily. But I did want to get enough shares in this that my guy will like me, so... don't actually know how many shares he wanted. 20,000? This is probably a bit more than 20,000. I don't know how many I'm buying. 119,000. Yeah, that's slightly more than 20,000. Come on, Michael. Come all the way down. Thank you. There we go. Cheaper than the market price. Literally bought in just to make this guy like me. Ambition. There you go. Loyalty. 100%. Always give me the loyalty on this. Company expansion. Nothing worth expanding. Yeah. Okay, I've got 21 million. I could finish buying out there. I could come in here and buy more. Which I had assumed was what he was going to do, but clearly not. Unless he had already done it. I find that hard to believe. What have I done to annoy him? I don't know. Well, let's just buy all of these. Again, because I can. Insist. Diego Lewis. You're coming. Oh, no. Nope. I refuse, Diego. That's blackmail. Let's first things first, because we now own a company here. Ah, I don't have the reputation. Let's go in here. Go to here. It's a really bad deal, and I know I'm not going to get my money back, but I needed that reputation. Okay, let's go in. Let's see. I need a moderately profitable company. One in Florida, which I already own. Kentucky, I already own. I could go further in here. Now he owns quite a lot in it. So it's just like, in my opinion, not worth it. I'll buy him out though, because he's a very cheap target. There we go. Just agree straight up. Bam. Okay. You know what it's time for. We're going back to Texas. I will come back to Kentucky and build something there eventually. But we're going into some of these companies like this one, where they want to sell all their shares. So I'm going to make that happen. I said, nope, if you're being unreasonable, that's your fault, Carlos. I'll just start with a different company. See, he wasn't being unreasonable in the end. This guy is just brutal, but he also owns most of the company. Don't you, Caleb? Because it is your company. So if you can come down to below the 10 mark, I'm willing to do a deal with you. Well, he came down below the 10 mark. That's for sure. That's all of his company. Or all of his shares in his company. Next, let's buy out this this congressman. Must also make him like me, because that's always an advantage. I'm willing to compromise on him. If there's no red, always compromise, unless it's like 10 shares. If it's 10 shares, just really don't worry about it. Let's get the loyalty. I don't want to annoy another congressman. But the aim is to go into all of these companies. Pretty much just make them work. First things first. New CEO. There must be one that's unemployed. No, okay. Let's see if I can sneak in and get one of these ones. Oh, I don't own more than 50% shares. Do I not? No, I do. Let's hire CEO. Get one of these top ones. I want to headhunt him, please. Bring in the guy from Magnetic Bank. Should be good. So long as he lands here, I'll be in a good place. Okay, good. He's now available to hire. So let's bring him in. No, he's already here. Good. Ambition, what's his ambition? He wants to buy a horse. I do not own a horse. Why are their ambitions always so impossible? Rembrandt, an incredible Dutch artist. If you ever have the opportunity to go to the Rijksmuseum in Amsterdam, there's a lot of beautiful pieces of artwork in there. I've been a few times, but no, there's a massive one that's currently on a renovation. I'm tempted to just agree, but I know he's just being a dick for the sake of being a dick, so I'm not going to. If he was being reasonable, I would be reasonable, but he's not. Which makes him hate me. That's fine. He can hate me all he wants. I'm going to literally just go through all of these and just try my hardest to buy shares in all of them. I'm intending on making all of these companies incredibly profitable. I'm going to get that because it's worth it. They're all such bad companies is the one problem. How are they all so bad? Okay, let's jump over to Louisiana quickly. Let's send in the gunner. Not having this in Kentucky. I have a very big company there. Okay, Louisiana. There's an 18%er. Now that's more like it. And there's two people that want to sell. Even more like it. And it sounds like, yeah, see, look how reasonable Ashton is. So much so, I'm willing to compromise with him immediately. If he lands in that. Oh, I'm buying this for a bargain. It's up on my opinion. Okay, who else will deal with me in this state? All of them now that I've bought shares. That's really nice of them. He's redonkulous. 700,000. Sorry, 700 for a 600 company. Oh, he knows how to price himself. Christian Richardson. What a businessman. I normally am not very complimentary of people who hold out, but he's not just holding out. He's just straight up extorting me. Because he knows he can. And now he hates me. Which, again, genius position. Which means I now have to go in here. And he knows that I have to give it to one of his friends. No, I don't, you know. Just find me a relatively cheap one. You're relatively a cheap one. Well done. Reputation. Back up. And we go back in. I am taking control of this company. I mean, I could take control of this company. It's striking. Since the 31st of August. I might buy in them if they're still striking next quarter. Here, I'm determined. What can I say? These people want to sell to me, and I want to buy. Gavin, you're not being reasonable enough. Come down. You know, I'm willing to compromise. Okay, there we go. Again, another absolutely phenomenal deal. And I have no money left. We just play it out. But I genuinely I thought Texas was going to be profitable. But no. Thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this episode. I hope you drop a like and subscribe if you want to see more. We are going to make these 4 states. We're going to make them work. That is my mission. Virginia's doing well. Like, really well. I'm aware that he's probably at some point going to buy in there. But there's not a lot of these that I'm particularly fussed about. Just this one. But I want to give enough in the reserves to let this guy do whatever the flip he wants, really. So let's do that, just in case. But no, we'll keep on making money. This is now the backbone of my entire economy. So much so, I might actually... There we go. We're in the top 100. Top 100? I think that's what it said. With that, let's finish off bookkeeping. More taxes that I'm not paying. Yeah. I need to buy that out before he can. Even if he does, though, it doesn't give him anywhere near enough. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll make Texas great again in the next episode. Thank you, and goodbye.